I'm a bit under the weather, so if you hear my stuffy nose throughout this episode review, that's why. Sorry about that. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, episode 104 of the Journey's Anime and part 2 of the 1 hour special titled Ultra Class vs Elite Four Drasna dropped, and this episode is what the title says it is. Ash goes up against Elite Four Drasna in his Ultra Class battle. How will it go? Let's find out. Ash meets Wickstrom again, and Wickstrom is happy to see Ash's Sirfetch'd, as the last time he saw it, it was still a Farfetch'd. Drasna also comes into the area where Ash is getting ready to both introduce herself and to slightly intimidate Ash with her demeanor. They then get to the arena where the match begins, and as usual, I won't be going move by move because that would just take forever, so here are just some of the more important things that happened. Ash starts off with Sirfetch'd while Drasna starts off with Noivern. At first, Noivern's close range attacks are being stuffed by Sirfetch'd's shield. However, Noivern's boom burst attack is too much for it to withstand, as it both destroys the floor that Sirfetch'd is on and takes away its shield and leak, which is what Drasna wanted. After taking a few moves though, Ash is able to instruct it to use the rocks flying in the air because of boom burst as footing to get its stuff back. Then it goes for Meteor Assault, but it's blocked by Noivern's Giant Swing and it gets blasted by Dragon Pulse. Before it can take any more damage, Ash recalls it. Ash then brings out his Dracovish, and while it does take a Super Fang from Noivern, it's also able to hit Noivern with an Ice Fang, forcing Drasna to switch it out. She brings out her Altaria, who happens to sway just like Sirfetch'd's Leak from last episode, which sends it running. Ash then tries to have it use Ice Fang, but it's blocked by Cotton Guard. Then, Drasna Mega Evolves. Ash then takes a Sky Attack and a Play Rough from the Mega Altario before going on the offense. However, Ash also doesn't realize that when Altaria turns into Mega Altaria, it turns into a Fairy type, so when he tries to use Dragon Rush, it doesn't work. We also get to see the gag of Altaria losing its feather when it gets wet, which was fun to see. Then after that, Ash uses Ice Fang to partially stop a breaking swipe. He then brings back his Dracovish and brings out his Sirfetch'd again. By the way, after this, anytime Ash tries to call back his Pokemon, they bring themselves out because they want to cheer on the other, Sirfetch'd to Dracovish and vice versa. So now, it's up to Sirfetch'd. With Sirfetch'd out now, and because of the cumulative damage done by Dracovish, Sirfetch'd is able to take out Mega Altaria with a Meteor Assault before going down himself. So now, it's up to Dracovish. Dracovish is able to end the battle after tanking a Dragon Pulse and a Boom Burst before clashing with another Dragon Pulse with its Dragon Rush. This sends Ash up to rank number 9, one spot away from the Masters 8. Drasna congratulates Ash and says she'll be cheering him on, and the episode ends with the gag of Bonnie telling Drasna that she should marry her brother. This battle is a weird one to evaluate. If I'd had to describe it, I'd say it's a fun battle. It doesn't take itself as seriously as you would expect an Ultra Class battle to be. However, that both works for its benefit and detriment. The benefit is that we get to see more fun moments like the water gun making Altaria's feathers go away, or even Dracovish and Sirfetch'd being friends, which is something that you'd never expect to have happen. However, we also lose out on what should be a way more serious battle, especially since Ash is so close to reaching the Masters 8. All of Ash's Pokemon are super tanky in this series. I've realized this and I'm not sure how I feel about it. On one hand, it does allow for more back and forth in a battle, which is always nice, and I would be fine with it, except it always feels like Ash is just taking crazy amounts of punishment and then finishing people off with one or two moves. Having tanky Pokemon can work well, but I think the writers just don't know how to write around it. For the longest time, the anime battles were only like half an episode, not full episodes, so with the battles being much longer now, I feel like the writers aren't sure what to do. They want to put Ash in the back foot and make him the underdog, but the only way to do that is by having his Pokemon take a ridiculous amount of damage, and I'm not sure I agree with that. That's my major gripe here. The animation, I can take it or leave it. I'm not someone who needs crazy animation for a battle to be good, but I just wish the back and forth was a bit more even. But besides that, I really did like this episode. I liked the friendship between Sirfetch'd and Dracovish. It finally gave characterization to some of Ash's Pokemon that have desperately needed it. Sirfetch'd not as much, but Dracovish definitely did, and I'm glad this is a pairing that we'll hopefully get to see more in the future. Overall, a solid battle episode. I'd give it a great ball, and I'm looking forward to the Masters 8. The next episode is a Chloe-focused episode where she's going to be doing a contest with Lucia and Wallace there. I can't wait. But anyways, that is it for my review of episode 104 of the Journey's Anime. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this episode. You can follow me on Twitter at TheRealPDGaming, and that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.